doing? Happy New Year. Yep, it is New Year's Eve. Been very busy. Been all over the place. But I did want to squeeze in one last video to close off 2016. So, I'm still up and about. Didn't die in a fire explosion. All the rest, still here. Just been busy. So, just want to show a few things. Wrap the year up. And here they are. Now, the last video I did on the Corolla, I had my my summer tires. Well, here's my winter tires. These are the stock 15-inch rims that the car came with that I had it powder coated professionally, painted white. Here's the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R2 right here. Here's its tread pattern, very aggressive. It's directional, very soft tire compound. This thing works wonders. It was worth every penny. Although, there is the one downside to white rims, and you see a little bit better on this one. They get really dirty really quickly. I had this thing washed late last night, almost like at, well, not late last night, maybe 7 o'clock. And then there's a situation this morning, and my mother had to use this car. And look how quickly it got dirty. That is all it took. There's nothing really on the ground, as you can see here. Nothing, and that's all it took to get it dirty. And in other news, yes, Old Blue is still running, still on the road, still kicking, but I've more or less retired her. And yes, I know I'm going to get 1,000,001 comments asking about these chocks. Don't worry, the brakes are fine. It's just that because this car sits so much, and it's a stick, so I don't have a parking gear, I like to keep the e-brake down, so there's no tension on the cable. Which I'm still probably going to replace once I restore this car because it's a stick and I use the e-brake a lot. That's the only way you can park this car. So, not much to see here. Just about to break 212 miles, but this is probably going to sit most of the winter. I've pretty much retired it. The Corolla's just safer with the better Nokian Hakkapeliittas. You got your traction control, your stability control, your anti-lock brakes, all the stuff that this car doesn't have. And the other thing I wanted to show, just to wrap things up for this video in 2016, this is a 2016 Hyundai Accent SE sedan. My brother bought it new. He bought it back in September, actually. But between my being busy and he works odd hours, so too many times I was home, he was not. And today was pretty much the only day I finally had some time to show you good folks what he bought. It's a nice car too, and I gotta say, I'm not much of a Hyundai person, but I will say Hyundai has come a long way. Definitely a long way from those old XLs. Yeah, same deal here. I know he just washed this a couple days ago. Surprisingly, no swirl marks. It came with an extra coating from the factory, so it's maintained it pretty well. One downside of dark cars. Quick view of the wheel. Here you go. Just a steel wheel with hubcaps. 14-inch. It's a 175/70/14. And yes, I hooked my bro up with some snow tires. This is the Michelin X-Ice XI3. The best tire you could get for this size. And that's an oddball size at 175/70/14. And here is that tread view. It's also directional. Right here. Not a lot to see. It's non-studdable. Has these sights now here. For a view on the inside. Here's the keys. Yes, it does have keyless entry. Oh, it chirps the horn. It doesn't have a beeper like the Toyota and the Subarus. Here's the inside. Not a whole lot to see. It's the base model, but has its convenience package. See, it's got its Bluetooth. Got cruise control. And down there, you have the auxiliary and a USB. That's awesome. I don't know how that USB port works. I don't know if that's just to charge things to the USB or if maybe you can use that to download songs into the radio system. I don't know if it's that high up the chain, if it has something like that. See, there's your cruise. The volume controls, you can do that all from the steering wheel. Oh, my Toyota don't even have that. I don't think my brother uses that. I don't know if that's going to make a difference with all the hills we have anyway. Turn off your traction control if need be. This is a really nice car. And 10,001 cup holders too. Even the door pockets. So that's all there is here really for the inside. And this is a funky looking key though. As you can see here, my brother doesn't drive a lot. His job's not too far away. Only 5,350 miles. That's not bad. It's not even due for its first oil change yet. I believe Hyundai absolutely insisted that you don't do that first oil change till 6,000 miles. And I think that's because I believe when it comes from the factory, it has a higher content of whatever additives it is for the engine brake. And well, that's it. That's how I wanted to wrap up 2016. And I'll say 2016 was one crazy and interesting year to say the least. Let's see what we got going for 2017. So, Happy New Year, and thank you guys for watching as always, and hope I'll have time to make more videos in 2017. look how skinny that is. I can fit it inside my hand. Very skinny. I mean, mind you, that's good for snow tires, I guess. But the donut on my father's Escape, I think, is 165, maybe even a 175 width. And to make that funnier, the Escape, as we all know, is not that big a vehicle. It's a crossover based on a car platform.